Good morning, Snippets. So I woke up, like my phone turned off last night, and so I woke up at 8 today, so I had to miss my first shift at work. So now I'm running to Korean class, and then I'll probably be going to brunch afterwards, and then I'll go to work. So anyways, I gotta get to class now. Okay, sorry that earlier was kind of crazy, but I just got out of Korean, and class was fine, but yeah, I woke up late this morning, and I just, my phone was off, and so, like, whenever I woke up, like, my alarm obviously didn't go off because my phone was off, so I woke up at, like, 7:58 today, so it's like, no, it's not happening. So I just went to class, and now I'm going to Memorial. I'm gonna have brunch, and then I'll be back at work for about an hour or so to prepare for class today, and maybe work on ALAMAD and etc. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I just feel trapped. I feel like it's like a situation like I can't do anything about. I don't know what to do. Alright, so I just had brunch at Memorial. Now I'm headed to the office for about an hour or so, and then I'll be headed to Asian Studies. Eee! Very non-descriptive day today, but such is my life today, I guess. Okay, so in Asian Studies today, we're talking about Korea, and I'm part of leading the discussion today, and so my topic was prostitution in Korea, so it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. I'm off to class now, so let's go see how class goes today. Alright, so I am now back from Asian Studies class. So I talked about prostitution in Korea today in class, which is a very light topic, but the other topics that we talked about were like the use of calculators being regulated in South Korea, and like the sinking of some ship, I don't know exactly, and then like the stabbing of how North Korea was like praising like the stabbing of like a US ambassador or something. I don't remember exactly, but like it was very interesting like class discussion. Like I think that it was really good. So yeah, like everyone was super engaged, and which was good because I was afraid people were gonna be like, well, prostitution exists. The end. Like, but it went deeper than that, farther than that, which is I was glad that it did, because it's like if I move to Korea next year, like this is gonna be one of the things that like I already know going in that I'm gonna be like dealing with once I get there, and so like it's something that I guess I'm personally passionate about, so I wanted to talk about it, and I got to. So the only other time that I have to present for Asian Studies is on the like general Japan day. Like today was the general Korea day, and I chose to like present on the general Japan day, so I'll pick my topic for that whenever that time comes. So after class I went to the mailroom and I picked up a package. I think it's like some glasses. I'm not sure what this is. I'll have to figure it out because like I said, I'm expecting multiple things, so I'll see what this is. But I'm back at the office. I need to get inside because Liz sent me an email. It was like, come see me as soon as you get in today. So I'm like, what? So I'm gonna go work for a little while. I'll be here for a few hours and then I'll get to go home. Yay. Okay guys, so I just got off of work and I'm walking back to Brooks, but I got my new glasses in the mail. I have to show you them, and I'm so excited to show you. I love them so much, guys. So these are the lenses. Ta-da-da-da. So they're not real yet. I bought them in hopes that like I can take them to an eye doctor somewhere and like have them like carve lenses for them, because like I looked for hours and I could not find these in prescription. So I got ones that would be like thick enough to support like actual lenses. So that's what I'm hoping I can get done with these. But oh my gosh, I love them so much. I'm gonna wear them like in videos and stuff now, like for random snips and stuff. I love them. They're great. So anyways, I'm walking back to Brooks now. I don't know what my plans are quite for the evening, but I'm gonna go like change and then figure out stuff from there. Okay, so I have just spent the past like hour and a half talking to my dad on the phone. My dad, I'm honestly really surprised by my dad. So like, okay, so I didn't think that my whole apartment thing was gonna work out, because like my benefactor doesn't want to pay for it, and like it just didn't look like it was gonna work out. But so I was talking to my mom and dad about it, and like to my surprise, like my dad, he told me like he at first was like really against the idea of me living in an apartment, but then like after like hearing my reasons and stuff, he's like 100% for me staying in an apartment, even though it means that like I'll go from paying nothing for housing, which is like I don't pay right now because like my benefactor pays for my housing, so I'll go from paying nothing to like having to pay for rent for a year, and my rent is not cheap. Like this would not be a cheap situation for me. So but my dad like really is in support of this idea of me living in this apartment for the next year, and so like we just talked in the past like hour and a half, like mapping out my entire year financially, like to the paycheck, like paycheck by paycheck, like expense by expense down to like buying clothes and like eating out, like the amount that I spend like eating out and like the littlest stuff. Like we've broken it down like per month, like how much I'll make per month and how much my expenses are and how much it would roll over and how much I'll need to have like we've literally mapped out like my whole like entire year, and we think that I may be able to afford this apartment. Not easily, and it'll be very tight, and I'll have to like budget myself so carefully. Like I'll have to like go over like my budget plan like every single day, and I actually like won't quite make it, but my parents think that like the amount that I won't make it, like they may be able to cover. So like it just makes me really encouraged, because like this is like the most adult thing that I've ever had to like do, is like budget my entire life. Like I kind of want to do this for the life experience, to say that like I budgeted myself through a whole year and I came out alive. Like that's a big deal. And so I'm just like, I'm honestly just like, I'm gladly surprised by like the reaction my dad had, where he's in total support of me doing this, which is like really surprising to me, because I figured he would have been like, why would you choose to stay in an apartment if you could stay in a dorm for free? There's lots of reasons that I can list for me wanting to live in an apartment, but I just like overall I just think that that might be a better experience for me, because like one of the biggest things is like I don't want to get to Korea next year, or Japan, wherever. I'm thinking more Korea, but I'm not sure yet. I don't want to get there next year and then realize that I have no idea how to be an adult. Like I've never had to budget for anything. I mean, I've kind of had to budget because like I travel, and so like I kind of have to budget for traveling, but like I've never had to like budget like my every expense, and I've never had to like I've never lived in an apartment for a full year, only for like 2 months at a time, so I've never gotten to see like what happens whenever like this breaks down, or like whenever you don't have rent for this month. Like I've never really had to like figure that out before, and so like I want to figure all that out before I get to Korea, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know how to life, and then like I crash and burn, and I'm like halfway across the world, and I don't know what to do, and I'm by myself, and then I die. Okay, I wouldn't die, but like still, like I feel like this is the year that I need to figure that kind of stuff out. Like I feel like this is the year that I'm gonna become an adult, I guess. Like truly, like once I turn 21, like in June, like it's like full force from there. Like I'm gonna be like training to be a real adult for after I graduate, and that's like, oh my gosh, like I graduate in just over a year. That's also terrifying. So yeah, we just spent the past hour and a half talking through all that, and now I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go downstairs and get food before the dining hall closes in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go get food, and then I need to look more at the budget plan and like decide for sure this is what I want to do, because I have to decide by tomorrow. I have to tell Baylor CLNL if I'm living on campus by tomorrow. So, and I also have to call back at U Place before they sell my apartment away. So I have to decide all this tonight, so I need to like think about it long and hard, and also do homework because I have some stuff due tomorrow. But before I do any of that, I'm gonna go eat because I'm overwhelmed. Alright, so I've made it in time. It's a little bit before 8, and I'm eating whatever. I have burger, fries, and a hot dog, and I'm celebrating my like fact that I'm figuring my life out. And I got some cookies for dinner because I deserve it. I'm eating with Skylar, but he's going to get more food right now. But I also have an apple, so and I took a bite out of it. So there's my health. There's Skylar. Anyway, I'm gonna eat really fast. My mom just called me and wants to talk to me, so I'm gonna finish dinner so I can talk to my mom. As well, I've actually did homework tonight, which was amazing, and I've been watching a lot of Netflix and thinking a lot, and now I think that I need to go to sleep. I have a big decision to make tomorrow about what I'm gonna do. Just like I feel like this is gonna be like one of the biggest decisions I've ever made in my life, so I have a lot to think about it. I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight. Oh, but I'm going to go try. So I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night.